Got our A Arm Guards from Ricochet. We purchased these for our Polaris machines about 5 years ago. Had such good results with them, we didn't even realize how good they did for us. Got these new machines, did not get them. Within the first trip or two out, we ripped an A-arm CV boot. So we did a video on fixing that because that's something never happened to us before. So then this time around, Ricochet sent us some for our new machines. So we're unboxing them. And now we have 2 sets of A-arm guards for our 2022 Suzuki King Quad 750s. Let's unpack the box, take a look, and see just what it takes to pop these things on and off. And okay, so here we are getting ready to do the front A-arm guards. We put the ATV up a little bit just to see it. So we took off the factory little plastic A-arm guard up front. There they are packaged up. I'm gonna say that they made it real easy. You get a package, two packages, one for the front A-arm guards, what holds it on, and then another one for the rear. So we're gonna kind of snug these on just a little bit, and then we'll set it up there and tighten them up and show you how it goes. This is the view from the front right now. This side still has the factory arm guard on it, and this side we took it off.
Now, this is what comes in the box. You have your 2 front A-arm guards, and they say AFA on them. It says front arm, and it tells you that it's for Suzuki King Quad. Rear arm skid, Suzuki King Quad. And you can see it's for a 450, 500, 750. So you'll notice that that only matters when you're matching up where the brackets go on these pieces. You'll see one of the, they're both marked. This one says 659 AR, okay, rear. 658 AF, front, the F, that's how I know. They're all the same size for the Suzuki, so we're going to take them apart and hook them up. If you look at these A-arms, you'll notice there's a fat side and a narrow side. The narrow sides of the A-arms go toward the outside of the machine. And you can tell when you look at the machine, that's how the A-arms are shaped. We want to protect that CV boot so we don't get in any jams. So let's go ahead and open this and see what these brackets look like.
And also, we're using, it tells you right in the instructions what you need. It's a T30 bit. So we have that on a socket and on a screwdriver, and then also a 10mm. So it's been fairly easy so far. So we just put this up. It's really easy to get to this way, and she's pretty much flying right through this.
When you look at that bit that's a 10, it goes into these little stars that you'll see. You just unscrew this, and this bracket actually goes onto the plate upside down. So onto your A-arm plate, upside down. It's gonna face towards your arm, and you're gonna go from underneath and just screw this into the nut that's already welded onto the bracket. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get things started. I just wanna explain and elaborate a little bit about the placement. You can see this gets wider and narrower. The wider section goes toward the inside of the machine. The narrower section goes toward the outside of the machine. You're gonna line it up and put those brackets on. You can see there's a little rounded piece right here. It actually lines up pretty well with the way the A-arms are shaped inside as well. So let's go ahead and get things started.
Okay, Tina's been working for about 5 minutes. The one on our left, all the way on, snugged up. The one on the right is all the way on, not quite snugged up. She's leaving that for me to get to, but I wanted to show you what that looks like. So you can see down in here where my hand is, in here. So just from underneath, you're putting those T30 bolts from underneath, tightening it up. But this is what it looks like. So the Ricochet A-arm guards, they worked excellent for us on our previous machines. And the first time we went out with them, not on these, I tore one of my CV boots. Haven't since, did repair it, but now I'm pretty excited to get these going.
Okay, let me show you the rear. I want to show you the hardware is a little bit different for the back A-arm guards. You'll see you still have these clamps. They're just like what you had in the front, but they're a little bit bigger. They're 1 inch. The ones in front were 7/8. And then you also have a little bag of washers and some bolts. And these actually, for the King Quad 750, again, this is a 2022, they're gonna go right into where the factory installed A-arm guards were. So it's pretty hard to mess up where to line this up. You'll see you have the two places where you're supposed to put the bolts. Again, the fat side faces the inside of the machine. And you line those up, and they're gonna screw right into the holes in the nuts that are already there. It's really just screws. I just wanted to show the back A-arms. So as I mentioned, you can see the two bolts, one there and one there. Those go into the holes that are on the quad. You can see in the back, right, ooh, where are they? Oop, down a little lower. Right down here is one. And then the back one, it's a hole that's already on the quad. So then you take these little pieces and line it up, and it goes over the arm, and you can see the hole right there where I'm going to put the other one. It just goes over it the way it's manufactured. Oops, it just loops right on there, kind of like that. Obviously I got to take the bolt out and screw it in from underneath, but that's it. They're welded on there. You don't even have to hold the tops to screw it in as far as the bolt goes. I think these should have been 1 1/8 though, or 1 1/4, because you see this welding material on the quad right here. It kind of stops it from fitting perfectly, but overall not bad. I just have to tighten those 4 bolts down, and that's it. That's the rear arm guard install. Pretty simple. Now it's time to tighten it up. I'm using a 10mm socket wrench. Just tighten these up. I kind of alternate which ones I'm going to tighten up so I don't get anything wonky, and it doesn't get hard to get them all where they need to be. But I do, as you can see, have everything already sitting on there, kind of hand tightened, a little bit more than hand tightened, ready to just be tightened up. And that's it. Let me install, we'll put the tires back on.
Just completed putting the Ricochet A Arm Guards on. Kind of see what it looks like there. You know, we jacked them up, put them on jack stands and everything. It took us about an hour. The second quad did not take long, just a few minutes to do it. The first one took us a minute to figure everything out, but we're pretty excited about it. See what they look like, and hopefully we have no more CV boot videos coming out where they're torn or anything. And that's the rear. Dusty Bean put the Ricochet on hers. Thank you, Ricochet.
Thank you, Ricochet.
We purchased these for our Polarises about 6 years ago, and then I did a video on it. We loved them. Didn't realize how good they did until we didn't use them. Got a Taurus CV boot, and Ricochet sent us these out. Till the next time, I'm Dirty Jack.
I'm the Dusty Bean. Thanks for tuning in.
Hope to see you on the trails or camping.